Radio Network.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
All right, showtime.
Showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Showtime.
Let's bring it in. It's showtime, right?
Hurry it up.
Broadcasting live from the K-Best Studios in the Spring City. It's the morning show you wake up to hear. Gooney in the Morning with Gooney.
It's hard to think of words in the morning.
And Heather.
And I'm dyslexic and ADD.
Yeah.
Whoa.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That escalated quickly.
Are you ready? Might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Oh, welcome to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Thursday, June the 12th, 6:24 here at the KBS Studios. We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
How do you like the new intro?
You just made my entire day.
All day.
All day.
All day.
That
all
is
day long.
amazing.
Like you could just go home now and be good.
I could probably be good for the rest of the week. I'm just saying, it's almost Friday.
Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Got a lot going on this weekend, too.
Yeah.
Got tons going on. I know, got the movies on the mountain going down.
Yeah, which movie are they playing?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's one of those events that you could take the whole family out to and just hang out.
Yeah.
But I know they'll start the movie at like dark out there, but you want to get out there early for this event.
Yeah.
They're raffling off some pretty cool stuff.
All kinds of tickets, right?
Yeah, like theme park
For
tickets.
summer fun.
Yeah.
Summer.
Summer fun. That's right. What's
I'm
up,
going to
Alex?
start interrupting his newscasts.
There we go. Dude, you should, and he has a lot of them during the day, so just do it. Might as well.
I got this.
Alex just wants some love. He's up this morning. He wants a little bit of love. Jeez. Can't blame the guy.
Yeah.
We're going to have Travis Kistler on later on in the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Talking about Open Carry Texas. They'll be here in Big Spring. And Texas is going to be pretty cool because we're going to conference in a call from some of the guest speakers that are going to be at this event.
No way.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
You're not going to miss out on that. They're going to be on at about 7:20 when we do the birthdays, anniversaries, and the sweetheart of the day.
Yup.
And our summer lunch. Don't want to forget about that.
No, we can't forget about my lunch. Come on.
Also, you can tune in and watch us via YouTube. The best way to do this, check out our new website. Just go to kbestmedia.com, and that's KBEST, kbestmedia.com. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a YouTube button. You can just click on that.
Yep.
That'll take you straight to us, or we're broadcasting live. All you gotta do is click on the live video that's right there. It's up top, I believe, when you go to the page.
Up at the top right corner.
And the thing is you're going to want to start watching this every day because we're going to start doing contests through this video feed.
Yes, we are.
And the only way you're going to be able to win the contest is if you can get on there and check out the video.
That was a really good idea, Gooney. Good job.
Yeah. Dude, my Twitter account has 416 followers now. Like, I'm averaging like 15 to 20 followers a day. Now, it's because I'm just following everybody I can possibly follow. And if I've realized that if you follow 20 people, at least 5 to 10 of them will follow you back.
That's true. It's Twitter.
That's how you do it. Plus, a lot of these Texas country artists they try so hard to get their name out there, and that's the best way to do it right now, social media.
That's really all I have on my Twitter, are just like Texas country artists.
Really?
Yep.
It works.
That's really all I use it for.
It's a really cool group of people, though, a Texas country artists. You know what I mean?
They really are.
They're real laid back, and it's always...
I love it when they come into the studio.
Yeah, it's cool interacting with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is.
Like, you'd love to meet stars like Faith Hill and these big country artists, but at the same time, they're so big that
These are our hometown celebrities.
Yeah, these are the people that are...
around us every day.
Just like us. They have normal jobs. They get out there and work, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no.
Got some moonlight rave running going on.
This weekend.
That one's Friday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That ought to be fun.
It's Friday the 13th, a full moon.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. And there's not going to be another Friday the 13th full moon for a while.
Till 2049.
Man.
August 2049.
Yeah, you did the math on that the other day, didn't you?
I did. Quick
Jeez.
style.
Quick style.
I know math. I know numbers this early in the morning.
Do you?
Yeah. Alex laughs at me.
The best part is the fact that we could hear him through the glass laugh. That's a big laugh.
Through the headphones.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
You're
Alex.
good, Alex. You're good, Alex. It's all right. Man. Yeah, we're going to have Travis Kistler on. They're going to be doing a pretty cool event here in Big Spring, actually, an Open Carry, Texas event. It's going to be downtown. And it's cool because it's going to kind of work in conjunction with the rodeo parade.
Yeah.
Because that all goes downtown, too, and they'll be down there at the heart of the city park. And they're going to have tons of guest speakers there and just kind of educating people and let them know, about their rights and stuff like that.
That's awesome. We needed more stuff like that around here.
Oh, yeah. Those are always really cool things. To do. I saw a big event like this in San Antonio whenever we had gone down there last summer, I guess, or last fall, more likely. But we went down there, and this was a huge event right at the Alamo.
Yeah.
Like our hotel was downtown, just a block over from the Alamo, and we'd get down and we're just wanting to walk around, check out the Alamo stuff, and we start looking around. There's this huge crowd that's gathered right in front of the Alamo there, and we're walking around. We start noticing everyone in the crowd has guns, and we're like, hey, let's go over here to Ripley's or something. We're
a lot more safer and funner over there.
That's right. Hey, we got your local news coming up on KBST AM and FM.
Better buy from Benny and you'll get a better buy.
Now, when we say you'll get a better buy at Benny Boyd, we mean it. But what exactly does a better buy mean for you? Well, at Benny Boyd, you'll meet genuine, honest folks like yourself who will treat you right and get you exactly what you want, especially if what you want is a better price.
Ain't no better way to buy, so don't you even try to make it worth the drive.
You can even buy your new car or truck over the phone, and Benny Boyd will deliver it right to your doorstep at no extra charge. And with over 800 cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, you'll find the perfect vehicle at the better price. And that, my friends, is what the Benny Boyd Better Buy is all about. So come get a better buy from Benny Boyd in La Mesa at 2713 Lubbock Highway.
Better buy from Benny and you'll get a better buy. That's Benny Boyd, y'all.
Find new roads.
With the news you need, when you need it. Howard County's news leader, your K-Best Radio Group News.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June the 12th. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. 76 degrees outside, and your complete Sky Watch weather, brought to you by CBS 7, is on the way. Speaking of weather, last night, thunderstorm came through the area. KBST News Director Alex Huddleston has more on that.
This is News Director Alex Huddleston in the KBest Newsroom. Yesterday, storms racked Howard County. Severe storms, in fact. The National Weather Service had to issue a thunderstorm warning for a small period of the night. And although there were reports of thunder, lightning, and hail, the most severe element of the storm appears to have been the wind, as 2 vehicles yesterday were caught under a falling tree at the YMCA parking lot. And in more bad news, the storm appears to have been all sound and fury and no water, as only 1/10 of an inch was recorded here at the KBest Studios rain gauge. However, it's not all bad news, as there is a good chance that this week, possibly today, maybe this weekend, we could see some more precipitation in the forms of showers, rain, maybe even thunderstorms. But if yesterday was a sneak peek for this weekend, it might be a good idea to park your car in the garage. If you'd like to see photos from yesterday and the tree that fell in the YMCA parking lot, you can check our Facebook page, KBest 957. This is Alex Huddleston from the KBest Newsroom.
Thank you very much, Alex. Well, Big Spring police arrested 21-year-old Hervito Medina Torres yesterday in connection with the armed robbery of the Big A's Shaved Ice on Monday morning. Now, during that interview, Torres allegedly told police that he did confess to the robbery. He was taken into custody. He has been charged with aggravated robbery, currently being held in the Howard County Detention Center under a $70,000 bond. Tuesday night, Big Spring City Council met for the first session of the month. Council members approved the start of over $1 million worth of water and sewage replacements here in the city. Councilmember Justin Myers says the projects like these are keys to growing the city.
As city officials, we want to get out of the way as much as we can. We want to do our due diligence and make sure things are priced accordingly. But other than that, we got some growth that will come if we can just get that infrastructure in the ground and get out of the way and get some progress going.
That's City Councilor Justin Myers. In one of the biggest votes of the night, the initial steps in creating the new landfill were begun on Tuesday. City Manager Todd Darden says the importance of the new landfill cannot be understated.
Passing of the vote by the council, set us forward 150 years now. Because if we get the permit for this landfill for 150 years, nobody else is going to have to worry about this phase of it. We're not in it for profit. We're in it for service to our citizens in Howard County.
City Manager Todd Darden. The UI Legislative Council in Austin has made a decision regarding the mercy rule in high school Texas football. Currently, there is a mercy rule in 6-man, but they were trying to get one in 11-man. But that's not going to be the case this year. Got to try to get reactions from area coaches. Did so from Stanton coach John Peterson.
Competition is what America was built on, but also believe that coaches should be professional between each other when it does get a little lopsided, and just work with each other and work for the betterment of the kids.
Stanton coach John Peterson. Coming up tonight, Big Spring Independent School District's Board of Trustees will hold their June meeting at the high school boardroom. On the agenda is the presentation of the 2014 Media Honor Awards, also a report on the 2014 end-of-course exams, the official presentation of the results from the District 1 recount for the recent elections, and several other topics. Meeting tonight begins at 5:15. In obits today, Edna M. James, 82, of Big Spring, passed away on Sunday. Memorial services will be at 4:30 today at the Myers and Smith Chapel. Roberto Galindo Garcia, 83, of Big Spring, died Monday. Vigil services will be held 7 p.m. tonight. That'll be at the Myers and Smith Chapel. Also, funeral services will be at 10 a.m. Friday at the Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Burial with military honors will follow at Mount Olive Memorial Park. Joy Beth McHugh, 75, of Phoenix, Arizona, passed away on Monday. Graveside services for her will be at 1 p.m. this Saturday at the Trinity Memorial Park Peace Chapel. And Olga Chavarria, age 62, of Big Spring, died on Tuesday. Prayer services for her will be held at 7 p.m. tomorrow at Myers and Smith Chapel. Funeral services will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday at Myers and Smith Chapel, with burial to follow at Mount Olive Memorial Park. And Glenn Fuzzy Dickinson, 88, of Big Spring, died last Friday in a local nursing home. Funeral services will be held at 10 a.m. That's today at the Nally Pickle and Welch Rosewood Chapel, with interment following at Trinity Memorial Park. And this portion of the news being brought to you by Nally Pickle and Welch.
I'm Casey Welch Baker. More families than ever are making funeral arrangements in advance. By pre-planning, you save your family from having to make decisions at a difficult time, and it gives you peace of mind. At Nally Pickle and Welch Funeral Home and Crematory, my dad, Tommy Welch, and I believe one of the most thoughtful gifts you can give your family takes no more than your time. Contact Nally Pickle and Welch, 267-6331, or visit us at npwelch.com for a free brochure on pre-planning.
News time is 6:37. Events happening coming up this weekend. Moonlight Rave Run #2. That'll be tomorrow at the Big Spring State Park. Need more information? PermianBasinEvents.com. Also, the Big Spring Film Society presents Movie on the Mountain. That'll be Saturday at the Big Spring State Park. And also, the Midway Baptist Church at 6200 South Service Road kicks off their VBS on June the 15th. That'll be from 5 to 8 p.m., but June 16th and 18th, that VBS will be at 9 a.m. till noon. Oh, the city championship for Big Spring was decided last night out at the Roy Anderson Sports Complex, and Jamie Scott had the final call on the final out as the Phillies and the Expos went at it.
Swing and a miss for strike three, and the Expos have won this city championship game 11-3 over the Phillies, 2014 city champions, the Expos.
And winning coach Corey Wood says after they lost that first game, they had to win 7 in a row. What was the extra motivation?
Cut off my goatee. That we're really, you have to give them a little something extra. And, I told them that okay, you guys win it and I'll cut it off. I've been growing it for more than a year, so they know it means something to me, and it definitely meant something to them to win tonight.
You got the electric shiver ready to go?
Yeah, it's over there. It's ready. Yeah, dang it.
Yeah, he sure did. All the kids took turns of cutting out that goatee. Way to go. But Buddy Everett of the Phillies says, his team did all right, even though they didn't get the job done last night.
And so just to get back here and get this group back here again, I'm very proud of them. But the Expos, they got a lot of real experienced kids. We beat them last year. They were older, more experienced, and in the end, I think that was pretty much the difference.
Now, the All-Star team's getting in action next week. We'll tell you where they will be and who will be competing against on KBST Sports.
The forecast you need when you need it. K-Best Weather.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Look for a 20% chance of rain with a high of 93. Now tonight, partly cloudy, low 67, 30% chance of showers on Friday. Look for a high of 87. Saturday, isolated showers and thunderstorms, a high of 97. Sunday, sunny, 98. Monday, most of the same. Look for a high of 95. Partly cloudy on Monday night, but Tuesday, look for a high of 96.
Does even the thought of going to the dentist make you feel anxious? Has it been years since you've been to the dentist, and do you fear that you will need a lot of stressful dental procedures? This is Dr. David Ward, a comprehensive general dentist in Big Spring, and I'd like to introduce you to the calming world of sedation dentistry. We offer soothing nitrous oxide gas and oral conscious sedation where you take 1 or 2 small pills and become very relaxed, often snoozing and not even remembering the appointment. So whether you need anything from just a few fillings to surgery to a full mouth makeover, sedation dentistry will help you achieve your goals in a relaxed and comfortable manner. See our website at davidwarddds.com for more information about this and the many other unique services that we offer. Dr. David Ward, gentle, beautiful, high-tech dentistry right here in Big Spring.
I wear slippers. I think they're comfortable, and because they slip on so quickly, they're slippers, I can get to McDonald's to enjoy the dollar menu at breakfast. I can get a cup of freshly brewed premium roast coffee, a savory sausage burrito, maybe a sausage McMuffin, who knows? 2 things for sure though, I can count on getting them for just $1. And I'll be wearing slippers.
Every day, as always, there's a lot to love for a little on McDonald's dollar menu at participating McDonald's.
Thanks for making the lunch run, Jeff.
You know why he's making the McDonald's run every day, don't you?
Yeah, the fries.
The FIFA World Cup, he'll play Ole game. He's taking everybody's game pieces so he can win the prizes.
Prizes? Come back here, Jeff.
Catch the passion at McDonald's. Savor a Big Mac, chicken McNuggets, or fries, and you can win trips, free food, or other great prizes. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
No purchase necessary. Ends in store 7714 or while supplies last. Must be 18 years to enter online. See rules at participating McDonald's and mcd1gold.com. Void where prohibited.
Like a good neighbor, Goon's Farm is there.
Welcome back. You're listening to Gooney in the Morning here on KBST AM and FM, Thursday, June the 12th, 6:42 here at the KBS studio. We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
A little Kid Rock for your morning there?
I'm a cowboy.
Who doesn't like Kid Rock? I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like Kid Rock.
Merca.
Merca. Oh, it's almost Friday, folks. We're almost there.
You know, that's the first thing I said when I woke up this morning, turning off the alarm.
Really?
Oh, it's almost Friday.
Almost. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they had that big city championship last night.
What city championship?
The 10, 11, 12-year-old, I believe is what Alex was saying. Like the big league city championship.
Oh, okay. I remember
Baseball.
hearing about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I kind of tune things out when I'm at my desk.
That's understandable. That's understandable. It was a big game. Yeah, it was a huge deal. Jamie Scott called the game out there.
Okay, I remember now. That totally refreshed my memory.
It's starting to come in.
Yep, Jamie Scott. That's all you had to say.
Up here, he's starting to move the bag, and Jamie. Yeah, that's what went down. That's why he did it. Yeah.
Well, because it was so busy here after lunch.
It was. It got kind of crazy when Jay Hendricks showed up.
And Jose from CBS 7.
Yeah, everything kind of went nuts at that point.
I like it when it's like that, though. Like when the station's just full of people.
Yeah, it's nice. It really is.
Yeah.
Unless you have a lot of work to do. Then you can't hang out with the people. Like, I was kind of secluded in my office. Like, I stepped out, said hi to everybody, and I was like, okay, I got to go.
I got to go to work.
It's time to go.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that Big City Championship, the Expos won 11-3. Apparently, the Phillies had won last year.
Yeah.
Against the Expos. Both teams, I guess, had made it. From my understanding of the audio that Alex and Tom had.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was getting, that they played last year. The Phillies won last year, Expos won this year.
Yeah.
Last year, the Expos were the younger team going into the championship, and then this year it's kind of flip-flop because the Phillies, all their older kids went to the next level, and
yeah,
the Expos, the younger kids grew up.
And, they went up.
Yeah, so congratulations to the Expos.
11-3.
Even though it's a Canadian-based team. Expos are always a fun team, but aren't they out of Canada?
I think so, yeah.
Isn't that Montreal?
Hey.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The Phillies and the Expos. Oh, what a World Series that would be.
That would be a good World Series, I think.
Probably not. The Phillies would just dominate in that one, probably.
Still be fun to watch.
Are the Expos even a team anymore?
I don't know.
That's something we need to look up. I didn't think the Expos were even still a Major League Baseball team.
I don't know.
I know they're a fantastic Little League team because they just won the city championship.
They sure did.
But yeah, that was something I was thinking that the Expos were. I just haven't seen them.
Like, I don't hear about them at all.
Like, you hear the Blue Jays. I mean, they're in Toronto. You hear about them a lot. But the Expos, I thought they were.
So, like, the Blue Jays are part of Major League Baseball, but they're from Canada?
Yes. Yeah.
That can work since Canada's a bit different.
The NBA has the same thing. Toronto Raptors.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Toronto.
Way to get in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, Montreal Expos. I'm going to find out. It says through 2004 right here. Okay, yep.
Yep.
Bam. No more Expos.
Nailed it.
There we go. Way to find stuff on the fly.
The Google
on
machine.
The fly. Hey, be sure to go to our website whenever you get a chance. kbestmedia.com. We got some pretty cool features on there. You can go to the Listen Now section and you can vote if you like the song or not. You can request songs through that feature, which is pretty neat.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can request a song there, or you can just scroll down to the main homepage at kbestmedia.com, and at the bottom of the page you can request a song.
That's really cool.
But there's a ton of stuff that you can do on that cool little Listen Now.
I know. I need to actually take time to sit down and completely look through the website.
Yeah,
I haven't had time.
Well, there's so much on there.
It's awesome because you have all 3 stations on there.
Yeah, I mean you can just dig for days. I mean we have blogs on there.
I know. I found that out yesterday. Alex was like, "I blogged yesterday."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're a blogger?"
Doesn't he blog constantly though? I mean, he's a newsman.
That's true. That's what I was thinking.
Each story is kind of like his own personal blog when you think about it.
His news blog.
Yeah. Lucky. Yeah, but go check it out. We're streaming live webcam right now. All you have to do is when you go to our website, kbestmedia.com, you can click on the little YouTube tab that's up in the top right hand corner.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing some contests through this video stuff that you're going to want to check out. You're not going to want to miss out on that at all.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're excited.
Super excited.
We got Father's Day coming up.
Sunday.
It's almost here.
Yep. Then my birthday's next week.
Oh, yeah. That's more important, huh? You just smile.
I didn't say anything. It's important after Father's Day.
There you go. There you go.
So.
That's what I like to hear.
And I got those Rock Hounds tickets.
Yeah?
We might go on Sunday for their Father's Day thing.
There you go. That'd be cool.
It sounds pretty cool. You can get down on the field and play catch with your son. Dads and kids can go down there and play catch and stuff.
Well, guess what Kellen and I are doing Sunday?
See, it's a good idea, right? Yeah, no, it's Father's Day up there, and there's as soon as you walk in, you get a free meal voucher, and then.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wow.
Because, like, when we went to that arena football game, it was Mother's Day, like
Right.
honoring mothers.
Right.
And then Rockhounds, they're honoring fathers for Father's Day.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Well, because I looked up the schedule, and then you can click on, like, the little star, and it'll tell you about that game.
Yeah.
And then that's how I found out.
Like what promotions and stuff they're doing in the game. Yeah, because it's cool like that. Those are the games I always pick out. The ones that, like, they'll do the fireworks and stuff like that, or free ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you get tickets, you need to pick a good day to go.
Oh, yeah.
Good day.
Definitely. Yeah, that's always fun. Anytime's fun to go over there and watch the Rockhounds, though.
That's true.
Like, I like going to the Rockhounds with my kids more than, like, the Rangers. Because the Rangers, there's just so many people there. And
the Rockhounds are really family-oriented. Anytime you go to the game.
Are. There's always fun stuff in between every inning change. I mean, pitching change or whatever you call it, where they switch sides.
Innings?
Like
at the end of an inning?
Yeah, but they don't do it always at the end of an inning. They do it in between innings, too.
That's true.
Remember?
Like the 7th inning stretch, or I don't know.
In between innings. In between. That's what we call it.
No.
I don't know what they call it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I got
After 3 outs. That's what we'll say. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah, every time they switch between offense and defense, they
do something.
They do something cool. It's always something funny. Usually.
That mascot's amazing.
And what's cool is they still use the old mascot. That's what I like about the Rockhounds is they use the moose and the hound dog.
Oh.
I think that's what he is. He's a big old hound dog.
He's a rockhound.
Rockhound dog.
That's okay. Either way, it works.
Like, that's one of Kellen's favorite things to do when we go over there is take a picture with the mascots.
Yeah.
Like, every game we go to, he'll
thumbs up.
The thumbs up every time.
The Gooney thumb.
Every time. Hey, they caught that guy at Big A's.
I read that.
The Big A's robber.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen.
21 years old? Wow. 21 years old.
I know.
Heriberto Torres was his name.
Heriberto?
Yeah. 21 years old, man. That's sad, but good thing they caught that guy and got him off the streets, because that's a danger right there.
Could have easily robbed someone else.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's all going to happen. I mean, you hear these
But I was reading the story on it, and it said that he, like, actually confessed to it. Like, when they asked him, he just flat out told him, he was like, yeah, I did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in the story that I read from our website.
Oh, man. So you can catch that full story at kbestmedia.com.
Yes, you can, and on our Facebook page.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have Travis Kistler on with Open Carry Texas here at about 7:20. We're going to be conferencing in some of the speakers that's going to be at this event here in Big Spring also.
Awesome.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
We get to do a bunch of interviews today.
Yeah, because after that, we don't get to do this interview, but on community calendar from the YMCA, Dathan Jones is going to be here today too.
Nice. We got a good schedule today.
Yeah, good lineup.
Yeah.
And then today's Thursday, which means tomorrow Friday, so we get to make our picks for NASCAR Minute tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, we actually have that put up on our website now, too. The
NASCAR Minute?
Yeah, you can actually play along. You can just go in and just kind of make your picks each week and compare them with who we pick and see how you compare in the points.
See, like I said, I need to take time to sit down and actually go through this website.
There's some cool stuff on there.
That is amazing.
You don't want to miss out on it.
No.
Definitely don't want to miss out.
No.
We have a mascot here in the studio that we need to name. And Alex or Charles came up with that idea, I believe. That's good.
This thing sitting over here in the corner?
Yeah, our head.
Yeah,
that we have.
The first day I ever worked here, I walked in here and there's just like this head chilling on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of disturbing at first, but it's our mascot and he's around.
So what's his name?
I don't know. We're gonna have to name him. But we need to get
name that head.
Yeah, you'll need to go check out. Go to the webcam. Go to the live video feed that we have up on YouTube right now, and just go to kbestmedia.com. Click on the YouTube tab, and we're gonna have it sitting here on the desk. You check out that head, and then send us comments into our Facebook page, just facebook.com/kbest957, and tell us what you want to name that head. That's our KBest mascot now. We're gonna start doing some Herb would be a good name.
Herb.
Yeah, we're going to do some contests and stuff with them. Get your birthdays, anniversaries in on our Facebook page. We'll read them live and on the air with your sweetheart of the day and your summer school lunch. We got TSN weather coming up on KBST AM and FM.
KBest Radio, it's time for your West Texas weather report. Cool front continues to march through the Panhandle and South Plains as winds shift to the northwest. This cooler, drier air will drop temperatures only into the mid-80s for afternoon highs today. Could be a few isolated showers and storms early in the day off the Caprock. Otherwise, looks like we're going to be rain-free around here for the next 24 to 36 hours. Overnight tonight, it'll be partly cloudy, pleasantly cool. Lows anywhere from 55 to 60 on Friday. Mostly sunny. Southeast winds return 5 to 15. Highs into the mid to upper 80s. Friday night, there's a slight chance for an isolated shower or storm. Otherwise, looks like the weekend, we're going to start warming up with morning lows into the 60s, afternoon highs into the mid and even some upper 90s. It looks like this warm weather will stick around in the next week. I'm staff meteorologist Dan Bruno.
Dear Texan, somewhere along the way we lost touch. Maybe it was when you moved for that snazzy new job. I was okay with that. But then you got married and changed your name. You left me in bank accounts, uncashed checks, and security deposits. Don't you want me back? I'm at claimittexas.org. Love, your forgotten cash. P.S. If you don't find me today, check back often.
I'm Texas Comptroller Susan Combs. 1 in 4 Texans has something at claimittexas.org.
Somewhere in Texas, a car full of co-workers picked the perfect place to stop for lunch. DQ. Because DQ has something for everybody. Awesome burgers, DQ country baskets, Texas T-brand tacos, and more. Plus, great DQ desserts like the new S'mores Blizzard. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ. This is the stop sign, Texas.
Attorney General Greg Abbott against State Senator Wendy Davis, and the latest poll gives Abbott a 12-point lead. The February report showed an 11-point spread. Jim Henson with the Texas Politics Project at UT Austin says Abbott's strategy has been leave well enough alone, and he notes that Davis's campaign has not been able to change that. The Texas Tribune UT report shows Abbott with 44% to Davis's 32%. 17% of the people surveyed said they still had no opinion. In the race for lieutenant governor, Dan Patrick has the biggest margin in the statewide races, leading Democrat Letitia Vanderpute 41% to 26%. With 23% still undecided. Fans of Texas high school basketball will need to make new arrangements if they want to go to next year's state tournaments.
After 91 years, UIL has decided to move the state round ball action from Austin to San Antonio. University Interscholastic League says the Alamo Dome will be used, not the Frank Irwin Center at UT. Hotel pricing and availability in the state capital has become a major issue with the increasing popularity of the South by Southwest Festival. Kurt Lewis, TSNU.
A unique party being held today at the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum in College Station, a Crazy Socks party. It's to celebrate today the 90th birthday of the former president, who is known for wearing interesting footwear.
Now that he's wheelchair bound, his socks show more often, and I think it's just something he decided to do for fun. But people are always commenting on which socks he's wearing. There so many pictures with the socks that he's had on.
The event is free today from 11 to 3, but the Bushes themselves are celebrating in Kennebunkport. Texas leads the nation when it comes to collecting child support money.
A new federal report finds Texas collected more than $3.6 billion in fiscal year 2013, the most in the country. Janice Rolfe with the Texas Child Support Division of the Attorney General's Office says 60% of that comes from collecting back child support.
We are always looking for new and innovative ways to collect child support. We realize that families need this money to take care of their children. We do everything we can to maximize collections.
Rolfe says the state handles 1.4 million child support cases. In Austin, Diane Hodges, TSN News.
Groundbreaking today at Fort Hood for the Intrepid Spirit Center, a treatment center set up for wounded warriors dealing with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. Fort Bliss is also in line for one of the centers, which are satellite clinics for Walter Reed Medical Center in Maryland. This is TSN News.
The
The one constant with life insurance is that your needs are always changing. Just ask Dale, a lifelong member of Herman Sons.
When I was a child, my parents bought me my first life insurance policy through Herman Sons. Leaving home, of course, meant talking to Herman Sons about additional coverage.
After Dale and I married, naturally we turned to Herman Sons for my life insurance coverage too.
Then along came our son Jacob.
And later, our daughter Caitlin.
So we asked Herman Sons to insure each of them as well.
Every step of the way, Herman Sons has been there, making sure that every member of this family is protected.
Herman Sons Fraternal Insurance, ensuring a better future for Texans at all stages of life since 1861. Talk to a Herman Sons agent today about the importance of life insurance coverage for every member of your family. Visit our website at hermansons.org or call 800-234-4124. That's 800-234-4124. For today, for tomorrow, for life. Herman Sons Fraternal Insurance.
New research finds that 82% of Republicans have an unfavorable opinion of the Democratic Party, and according to Pew Research Center, the feeling is mutual among Democrats. Only 39% of Americans surveyed say they have an even mix of liberal and conservative positions. That's down 10% from just a decade ago. An al-Qaeda-inspired group is vowing it will keep gobbling up chunks of Iraq, including Baghdad. Fighters from the militant group known as the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant took Saddam Hussein's hometown of Tikrit yesterday. They captured Mosul on Tuesday, as soldiers and security forces so far have chosen to abandon their posts. The fighting continues also, and Fallujah and Ramadi have also fallen. I'm Mitch Carr on the Texas State Network. This is TSN.
With news every hour, this is KBST AM and FM, Big Spring.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Richard Davies. A sudden surge by a violent group of Islamists linked to al-Qaeda. It seized control of several big cities in Iraq. ABC's Terry Moran is in northern Iraq.
Right now, the Prime Minister of Iraq has said all hands on deck. He wants the army to fight. He wants citizens to arm themselves. Shiite militias who were part of the terrible civil war that tore this country apart a few years ago. He wants American help. He wants anybody who can help him with a problem that he cannot solve with the army he's got.
This is Ann Compton at the White House, which has heard the Iraqi government's desperate plea for airstrikes, but the president is not jumping at the chance to get into the fight, even with unmanned drone aircraft. A White House spokesman told us overnight the U.S. is discussing ways to build up the capacity of Iraq's own forces, which, of course, the Americans spent billions of dollars to train.
The insurgent group called ISIS seized control of Saddam Hussein's hometown of Tikrit yesterday. The Obama administration calls the big increase of children in U.S. border detention facilities a problem of humanitarian proportions. The children, mostly from Central America, have been coming across the border.
Photos provided to ABC News show children packed into fenced cages on hard floors at U.S. Border Patrol centers in Nogales, Arizona, and elsewhere. Advocacy groups claim 80% of children at the centers have inadequate food and water, and 1 in 4 has been physically abused.
ABC's Alex Stone. Police in Phoenix say a Catholic priest has been shot and killed, another hospitalized with unspecified injuries in an attack on a downtown church. Police received a call about a burglary at that church. A federal lawsuit challenging Seattle's plans for $15 minimum wage. That's the nation's highest. The lawsuit says it's unfair to small businesses and the ordinance discriminates against interstate commerce. This is ABC News.
Do you own a small business? How much do you hate your phone system and those enormous phone bills? Dump them and get Ooma Office, the business phone solution that easily connects to your internet and comes with loads of sweet features like a virtual receptionist to greet callers and direct them to the right extension. Plus, unlimited calling in the U.S. and Canada starting at only $19.99 a month. Look for Ooma Office, that's OOMA, at Amazon, BestBuy.com, or Staples, or visit Ooma.com/office and make your office Oomazing.
Some of America's bravest warriors are returning home wounded. Here's one of them.
My name is Norberto Lara. While I was on a combat patrol, a rocket propelled grenade took my arm off at the shoulder. I was discharged from the Army, and I've been working with the Wounded Warrior Project since 2007. You don't have to be severely wounded. A lot of guys have post-traumatic stress disorder. being able to share your story kind of helps you wrap your mind around what did happen over there. My name is Normie, and yes, I do suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, but I'm okay.
Don't suffer in silence. Contact WoundedWarriorProject.org.
The 2014 World Cup kicking off today in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with the home country taking on Croatia. ABC's Scott Goldberg says 32 nations are competing, including the U.S.
Can they do it here? 4 years ago, the World Cup gave the U.S. men's national team arguably its greatest moment ever.
Oh, can you believe this? Go, USA!
ESPN's Ian Dark with the call as Landon Donovan's last-minute goal against Algeria sent the U.S. into the second round, where it all ended.
It's Ghana who go through.
This year, Donovan's gone, but Ghana is back. The U.S. plays its nemesis in the first round, along with powerhouses Germany and Portugal. The top two teams in the group advance to the second round. For the U.S., it could require another miracle.
Incredible!
Scott Goldberg, ABC News.
A new survey finds only 39% of Americans have a mix of liberal and conservative opinions. Pew Research says the survey suggests there's a spike in divided ideology. Richard Davies, ABC News.
Elrod's Furniture is having a great sale on its Lazy Boy recliners. We have teamed up with Lazy Boy to get some terrific savings on our in-stock recliners. Lots of fabric and lots of colors on Lazy Boy's best-selling product. And remember, layaway is available at Elrod's Furniture. Things have changed since the first recliner came out in 1928. For over 80 years, the Lazy Boy brand has been synonymous with comfort and quality. With Lazy Boy's patented 3-position leg rest, independent back recline, and 18 tilt positions, you will get the comfort and support you want. So come in and see why Lazy Boy is endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for its back and lumbar support. Come in for a no-pressure shopping experience at Elrod's Furniture, Big Spring's oldest, largest, finest furniture store with the best brands and best prices at 2309 Scurry Street.
Hi, I'm Joyce at Chotewell Service. Did you know Chotewell Service supports local sports in the county, and Chotewell Service has supported Relay for Life since its beginning 19 years ago. Chotewell Service will support Relay for Life this 20th year, supplying purple t-shirts for the Cancer Survivors Walk. Did you know? For service you can count on, call us. Chotewell Service, 393-5231. We're the best in the business.
It's never too late to enroll at New Hope Christian School for newborns through 12. New Hope offers a Becca curriculum with loving Christian teachers. After care and transportation available for most area schools. Hot, nutritious breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack provided. Stop by 118 Cedar Road or go to newhopebigspring.com. That's www.newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference New Hope can make in your child's future.
We're sending you back to the future.
Your child's future depends on their education, and Nazarene Christian Academy continues to provide you with a choice in that education. With kindergarten, first grade, and second grade coming in 2014, they provide a Becca curriculum with certified, loving Christian teachers. For more information, go to newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference Nazarene Christian Academy can make in your child's future.
With summer fun in full swing, you may find your family schedule is filling up quickly. Making plans for orthodontic work may not be on your calendar, but orthodontics at Familia Dental is convenient and affordable. Familia Dental is located in Big Spring, offers free orthodontic consultations, $199 down, 0% financing, guaranteed in-house payment plan approval, and monthly payments as low as $75. This is a limited time offer. Book your free orthodontic consultation with Familia Dental by calling 432-264-0205.
Benny Boyd buys it all. That's right. Benny Boyd in Lubbock wants to buy your high-mileage vehicle, and he'll pay a lot more than you'd expect. Why drive it into the ground when you can get above-market value on it today? Sell it for cash on the spot, or trade it in for a Better Buy pre-owned. Our Better Buy pre-owned vehicles are thoroughly inspected, and most include a lifetime engine warranty. Plus, we've got over 500 vehicles to choose from. Right now, we're paying top dollar for high-mileage premium brands like Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, luxury SUVs, and trucks. We'll even buy your vehicle over the phone. and pick it up at no extra charge. Benny Boy with 3 area locations, BennyBoy.com or 877-251-2238.
Yeah, you better buy from Benny, and you'll get a better buy. That's Benny Boy, y'all.
Attention employers, get your staff members in, out, and back to work. There is now one place in Big Spring to send your employees for testing. West Texas Injury Prevention, a subdivision of Back in Motion. Our healthcare professionals are here to help employers screen existing and potential employees for health risks. West Texas Injury Prevention performs employee physicals, drug testing, EKGs, flu vaccines, TB and hepatitis screenings, weight limit testing, breath alcohol, digital x-rays, even DOT exam. The advantage to West Texas Injury Prevention is that all of the testing is in one location. Just one. No traveling around or waiting around. In fact, with Rapid eScreen, negative drug tests come back in just 5 minutes. West Texas Injury Prevention will even go to your business. Get your employees in, out, and back to work. Get physical with West Texas Injury Prevention. Next door to Back in Motion at 12th and Scurry. Call 264-1920 to set up an appointment today.
Let's get physical.
With the news you need, when you need it. Howard County's news leader, your K-Best Radio Group News.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June the 12th. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. 76 degrees in Big Spring. Your complete Sky Watch weather brought to you by CBS 7 is on the way. Well, in case you noticed, last night around 5:30 or so, a huge thunderstorm carrying damaging hail and winds came through the area. It caused some chaos here in Big Spring. KBST News Director Alex Huddleston has the story.
This is News Director Alex Huddleston in the K-Best newsroom. Yesterday, storms racked Howard County. Severe storms, in fact. The National Weather Service had to issue a thunderstorm warning for a small period of the night. And although there were reports of thunder, lightning, and hail, the most severe element of the storm appears to have been the wind, as 2 vehicles yesterday were caught under a falling tree at the YMCA parking lot. And in more bad news, the storm appears to have been all sound and fury and no water, as only 1/10 of an inch was recorded here at the K-Best Studios rain gauge. However, it's not all bad news, as there is a good chance that this week, possibly today, maybe this weekend, we could see some more precipitation in the forms of showers, rain, maybe even thunderstorms. But if yesterday was a sneak peek for this weekend, it might be a good idea to park your car in the garage. If you'd like to see photos from yesterday and the tree that fell in the YMCA parking lot, you can check our Facebook page, KBest 957. This is Alex Huddleston from the KBest Newsroom.
There was also reports that a barn was toppled over in the Tubbs area. Well, Big Spring police arrested 21-year-old Hervito Medina Torres in the connection with the armed robbery of the Big A Shaved Ice on Monday morning. Now, during the interview, Torres allegedly confessed to the crime, and then he was taken into custody. He's been charged with aggravated robbery, currently being held in the Howard County Detention Center under a $70,000 bond. Tuesday night, Big Spring City Council met for the first session of the month. Several important issues were passed, including infrastructure improvements. Now, the city was given the go-ahead to start seeking bids from construction companies for the project, extending infrastructure into the northwest part of the city in anticipation of the growth on I-20. On Tuesday, council members approved the start of over $1 million worth of water and sewage line replacement in Big Spring. Councilmember Justin Meyer says the projects like these are key to growing the city.
As city officials, we want to get out of the way as much as we can. We want to do our due diligence and make sure things are priced accordingly. But other than that, we got some growth that will come if we can just get that infrastructure in the ground and get out of the way and get some progress going.
Yeah, there was also a big vote at that meeting. The initial steps in creating the new landfill were begun. Council members voted in a 3-phase plan for Park Hill, Smith, and Cooper to begin the permitting process for the city's new landfill. City manager Todd Darden says the importance of the new landfill cannot be understated.
Passing of the vote by the council, set us forward 150 years now. Because if we get the permit for this landfill for 150 years, nobody else is going to have to worry about this phase of it. We're not in it for profit. We're in it for service to our citizens in Howard County.
City Manager Todd Darden. The UI Legislative Council has made a decision regarding the Mercy Rule in high school Texas football. Right now, the six-man football are the only leagues that have the Mercy Rule. The 11-man, they were attempting to do that 11-man football. Now, Stanton coach John Peterson says it's a good thing they didn't go 11-man for that Mercy Rule.
Competition is what America was built on, but also believe that coaches should be professional between each other when it does get a little lopsided, and just work with each other and work for the betterment of the kids.
That's Stanton coach John Peterson. Tonight, the Big Spring Independent School District's Board of Trustees will hold their June meeting at the high school boardroom. On the agenda for tonight, the presentation of the 2014 Media Honor Roll Awards, a report on the 2014 end-of-course exams, also the official presentation of the results from the District 1 recount for the recent elections, and several other topics. Meeting begins 5:15 tonight at City Hall. In obits today, Glenn Fuzzy Dickinson, 88 of Big Spring, passed away on Friday at a local nursing home. Funeral services for him will be held at 10 a.m. this morning at Nally Pickle and Welch Rosewood Chapel, with interment following at Trinity Memorial Park. Edna M. James, 82 of Big Spring, passed away Sunday. Memorial services for her will be at 4:30 this afternoon at Myers and Smith Chapel. Roberto Galindo Garcia, 83 of Big Spring, died on Monday. Vigil services for him will be at 7 tonight at Myers and Smith Chapel. Funeral services will be at 10 a.m. Friday at the Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Burial with military honors will follow at Mount Olive Memorial Park. Joe Beth McHugh, 75 of Phoenix, Arizona, passed away on Monday. Graveside services will be at 1 p.m. this Saturday at Trinity Memorial Park Peace Chapel. And Olga Chavarria, 62 of Big Spring, died Tuesday. Prayer services will be held at 7 tomorrow at Myers and Smith Chapel. Funeral services will be at 10 a.m. Saturday at Myers and Smith Chapel, with burial to follow at Mount Olive Memorial Park. And this portion of KBST Media Group News brought to you by Myers and Smith Funeral Home.
In a time of personal loss, emotions run high, and exceptional kindness is called for.
We went through a lot. Their compassion made all the difference.
3 qualities matter in a difficult time: sensitivity, compassion, and respect.
Myers and Smith Funeral Home and Chapel.
News time is 7:15. Look at local events coming up. The Vacation Bible School at Midway Baptist Church, 6200 South Service Road. That begins June the 15th, 5 to 8 p.m. But then on the 16th through the 18th, the VBS will be from 9 a.m. till noon, free for all children, 4-year-olds through finishing 6th grade. If you need more information or transportation available, here's that number: 263-6274, 263-6274. And coming up tomorrow, it's the Moonlight Rave Run #2 at the Big Spring State Park. More information on that, here's that website, PermianBasinEvents.com. And the Big Spring Film Society presents Movie on the Mountain at the Big Spring State Park. And, of course, coming up next week, boy, it's at Big Spring Cowboy Reunion and Rodeo at the Howard County Rodeo Arena. That's June 19th through the 21st. Well, the Big Spring Little League Championship was decided last night at Roy Anderson Complex, and it was the Expos and the Phillies that went at it in that championship game, with the Expos using a 6-run 4th inning to pull away in that ball game. KBST's Jamie Scott had the call at the final out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Expos have won this city championship game 11-3 over the Phillies, 2014 city champions, the Expos.
And it was a remarkable run by the Expos. They lost the first game of the tournament and then reeled off 7 in a row to win it all. But they have some extra motivation, says Coach Corey Wood.
Cut off my goatee. That we're really, you have to give them a little something extra. And, I told them that, okay, you guys win it and I'll cut it off. I've been growing it for more than a year, so they know it means something to me, and it definitely meant something to them to win tonight.
You got the electric Chevy ready to go?
Yeah, it's over there. It's ready. Yeah, dang it.
Now, Buddy Everett of the Phillies says, you know what? He was proud of his boys, too.
And so just to get back here and get this group back here again, I'm very proud of them. But the Expos, they got a lot of real experienced kids. We beat them last year. They were older, more experienced, and in the end, I think that was pretty much the difference.
And congratulations to both teams. By the way, the All-Star teams will be selected and then go on to their respective tournaments. We'll have information on that on KBST Sports. News time is 7:17, and this portion of your news being brought to you by the Circuit Riders Cowboy Church.
Pastor Courtney Ballard and the good folks at the Circuit Riders Cowboy Church of Howard County would like to invite you and your family to their Sunday worship services at 10 o'clock. Bible study begins at 9. Cowboy Church is located south of Big Spring at 5108 Nichols Road, and that's across the street from the Elbow Elementary School at the corner of Farm Road 818 and Nichols Road. Dress is casual. Come join us for old-time gospel and country songs. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday.
News time is 7:18.
The forecast you need when you need it. K-Best Weather.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms before 1 o'clock this afternoon. Look for a high of 93 with a 20% chance of rain tonight. 67, 30% chance of rain on Friday. Look for a high of about 87. Then Saturday going to warm up a bunch. Look for a high of about 98. Sunday, 97. Monday, 92. Tuesday, look for a high of 96. Mostly clear right now in Garden City, 75. Sands, mostly clear, 76. Borden County, 71. Big Spring, 74. And mostly clear. And this portion of the news being brought to you by the Circuit Riders Cowboy Church. For KBST News, I'm Tom A. Reese.
The West Texas summer lies before us with countless ways to enjoy its sunshine, trails, lakes, parks, festivals, and lazy afternoons. The only 2 national parks in Texas are in West Texas, and there are numerous state parks out here. Whatever your travel plans might be for this summer, make sure your vehicle is in good shape. If you need a part, call West Tex at 263-5000. The folks in the know when it comes to auto parts, especially parts for late model pickups. Snyder Highway, Big Spring.
Hello, I'm Roland Dickey from Dickey's Barbecue. I'm going to let you in on the secret to throwing a great party.
Is it to invite me?
It's a delivery buffet from Dickey's Barbecue. You get 2 slow smoked meats like tender pulled pork or juicy brisket with 3 home-style sides, plus rolls, barbecue sauce, and all the fixings.
With Dickey's, your crowd won't leave hungry, and you'll all enjoy the party.
Let Dickey's cater your next party. For a free quote, call 1-866-BARBECUE or go to Dickeys.com.
Dickey's Barbecue. Slow smoke, served fast.
It's off to work week.
Tired of working the late shift? Want to be home with the family every night? Goodwill of Big Spring is currently accepting applications and with new store hours. 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday and noon to 6 on Sunday. Goodwill is the largest provider for vocational services and nonprofit employer of disabled and or disadvantaged people in the world. If you're looking for a stable work environment with outstanding hours and with an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, apply at Goodwill, 701 Greg Street.
When you need a primary care physician, OBGYN, or other specialist, turn to Family Medical Center. You'll find caring providers in orthopedics, surgery, family medicine, obstetrics, gynecology, and podiatry. They focus on helping you achieve and maintain good health through preventive care and the management of chronic conditions. And they accept most insurance plans. For an appointment with a provider at Family Medical Center, call 267-5531.
The calendar may confuse her sometimes, but she'll make your belly rumble. Heather's got the school lunches on Gooney in the Morning on KBST.
Welcome back. Listening to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Thursday, June the 12th, 7:21 here at the KBS Studios. We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
Got a special guest with us this morning also, Mr. Travis Kistler.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having me.
You bet, man. It's early, isn't it?
It is. I got my coffee, didn't get any breakfast, but that's all right. We're rolling.
That's all right. We are rolling. That's definitely for sure. Let's jump right into it because I know we have a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and do some school lunch right quick, Heather.
Yummy. All right. Today is June 12th. We have meaty macaroni, breadsticks, garden salad, and fresh fruit bowl.
Whale. How about that? I also want to remind everybody that every Tuesday we give away free food to Brenda's Hilltop Cafe. A free meal for two, in fact. Brenda's is on top of the hill, 1307 East 4th Street. Open Friday from 11 to 9 p.m. Since today's Thursday, their lunch from 11 to 3, hamburger steak or meatloaf. You get your choice. And then, of course, tonight from 4 to 8, it is all-you-can-eat pork chops for only $8.95. That's down there at Brenda's Hilltop Cafe. Had a couple birthdays for you. Brandy Kilpatrick Ditto wishing a very happy birthday to Cody Ditto. Happy birthday, Cody. John Vega wants to wish a happy birthday to his sister Rose Vega. Happy birthday, Rose. Amy Chappell wishing a happy anniversary to her parents, Robbie and Jim Billings. Happy anniversary, guys. Jim Richbourg wants to wish a happy birthday to his mama. That's Linda Hoover. And we also had another anniversary that was posted in the comments. Let me find that one right quick. There we go. It's Cindy Parrish Claus. It's a happy 61st anniversary to Charles and Betty Parrish.
Wow.
Almost 61 years. Congratulations. That is huge right there. If you're having a birthday or anniversary out there, we here at Gooney in the Morning want to wish you a very special birth anniversary. Who's the sweetheart today, Heather?
Our sweetheart is Nancy Sink.
Well, Miss Nancy Sink's going to be receiving a beautiful rose and a bud vase from the fine folks at Faye's Flowers. If you happen to see Nancy, I was going to say Fancy and Nays.
I know.
That almost happened there. If you haven't seen Nancy out there, be sure to congratulate her on getting Sweetheart of the Day. Thank her for everything she does and give her $24 each. Man, we ran through that real quick.
Good job.
All right, Travis, welcome, man. Welcome here. Of course, we're going to be there's a huge event coming up here in Big Spring for Open Carry, Texas. That's, of course, why you're here talking today. We want to spread the word about that. Thanks for coming on the show, man. We have a few guests with us here today. We have them on the line right now. If you kind of want to just go around and introduce the guys a little bit.
Sure. We've got CJ Grisham, which is the founder of Open Carry Texas. We have Jay Stang, Texas president of Oath Keepers. We also have Senate candidate David W. Smith from Beaumont, and we also have with us Pastor Terry Holcomb, executive director of Texas Carry, as well as a Texas representative candidate.
Wow, that's huge. Well, welcome to the show, guys. We appreciate you all taking the time out to talk with us this morning. Of course, it's going to be a big event in Big Spring coming up June 21st. Let's just go around the room a little bit, guys, and let you kind of give some feedback on Open Carry Texas and what your involvement is. And we'll start with you, Pastor Terry Holcomb.
Oh, thank you. And Travis, thank you for putting this together. We are very excited about the event on the 21st. I'm humbled that I was asked to be able to come down there and share this community outreach with everybody. All of us that are on this line today have been working on this effort for some time now, and we're very excited about the progress we've made. We're very excited about the way we've been able to make the progress. We just also experienced a wonderful successes at the state convention, and so we're happy to come down to Big Springs and be able to share it with everybody and share with everybody what we're doing and get to know everybody and just help educate the folks on what's going on across Texas with Open Carry.
Definitely, and we appreciate you guys coming down here. Now, Mr. Stang, Jay Stang, what exactly is your involvement with Open Carry Texas?
I've been one of the speakers at a couple different events and attended several of the events. One of the speakers at the Alamo rally we did in October, the Temple rally we did last June, and also just supporting CJ in his travails with his local law enforcement as the state chapter president of Oath Keepers. Oath Keepers, of course, wholeheartedly supports Open Carry and every incremental step back to the full exercise of our constitutional rights in accordance with our charter as Oath Keepers, keeping our oath to the Constitution. Of course, CJ is also a member of Oath Keepers, as befitting his military experience and his taking and keeping of the oath to the Constitution.
Definitely. And CJ, you're the founder, correct?
Yeah, I'm kind of the founder. I was thrust into this, of course, of my arrest last year, and so I'm looking forward to coming down there and kind of sharing what we've built, us in Texas Carry and Katy, Texas, and what we've built trying to get Open Carry passed and really show the community of Big Spring that we're not all the hype that everybody says that we are. We're a very respectful organization, and we're just trying to get a law passed that 44 states already recognize.
Right. And David, let me talk to you a little bit. Of course, that's the thing that I guess worries a lot of people is in their mind they automatically think that this is some type of rally that's just going to just ruffle everyone's feathers. It's not like that, correct? That was for you, David?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's not like that. I got involved a little while back in the one in Beaumont with the Come and Take It, and Terry Holcomb and the number of people there. And we just, what we're trying to do is just get people to be aware that there is open carry long arms, rifles and shotguns and things like that. We don't have open carry for pistols. That conventional pistols or traditional day pistols, and before 1899, yeah, they're letting you do that. But Terry Holcomb and a number of other people have gotten arrested on Capitol grounds. But we are there just to show people that this is kind of a absurd, illogical type of legislation that we have in the state of Texas. That you have this, you can do, but you can't do this. So that's one of the reasons why I'm involved with it personally, and I know a number of other people are absolutely trying to show the same thing.
Definitely.
This is Jay Stang. People need to get in Texas desensitized to what's going on. In the 1800s, the concealed carry holder was regarded as the criminal and the assassin. The honest man wore his pistol, just like in the Willie Nelson song, outside his pants for all the world to see. And if you go outside of Texas, people carry openly all the time. For example, I'm sitting outside of an office building right now in Exton, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania has open carry all over the place. You don't see it as often as you think, but if someone in Pennsylvania wants to strap on a 1911 and walk down the street, then that's perfectly legitimate. Right. Texans need to get over it and realize that outside the borders of Texas, there's actually a lot more gun freedom than we think, and a lot more gun freedom than we have. And the image of Texas as rootin' tootin' gun shooting all this stuff isn't really close to reality, and we need to change that.
Right, definitely. Well, you guys will all be speaking at our event here in Big Spring, June 21st, and we can't wait for you guys to get here and just look into an exciting event, just bringing a lot of information to us. Thanks for being on Gooney in the Morning, guys, and talking about it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You bet. Y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you soon. We got TSN coming up on Gooney in the Morning on KBSD.
Good morning. This is Morning News Break from the Texas State Network. I'm Chuck Martin reporting. Coming up this Thursday, June 12th.
I'm Joe Gomez. Sheriffs along the Texas-Mexico border say the massive influx of illegal immigrants is their version of Katrina.
A bit more than 5 months to go before voters decide on a new governor, and the GOP candidate is maintaining his double-digit lead.
In the race between State Attorney General Greg Abbott and State Senator Wendy Davis, the latest poll gives the Republican a 12-point lead. The February report showed an 11-point spread, and Jim Henson with the Texas Politics Project at UT Austin says Abbott's strategy has been leave well enough alone, and Davis's campaign has not been able to change that. The Texas Tribune UT report shows Abbott with 44% to Davis's 32%, 17% still saying they had no opinion. Mitch Carr, TSN News.
Davis hopes sacking campaign manager Karen Johansson and replacing her with Arlington State Representative Chris Turner will get her fledgling campaign on track. Rice University political scientist Mark Jones says the move makes sense.
If you're going to replace somebody at this stage, you needed somebody who you already knew, who knew Texas, and who didn't need to be brought up to speed. Among the options, Turner seems one of the more solid ones compared to any other option that Davis had.
In the race for lieutenant governor, Republican Dan Patrick leading Democrat Letitia Van de Putte 41 to 26%, 23% undecided in that race. That UT Texas Tribune poll also found Senator Ted Cruz to be Texas Republicans' top choice for the GOP presidential nomination in 2016. Cruz had support of 33% of respondents. Everyone else, including Governor Perry, were in single digits. The governor was addressing economic issues at the Commonwealth Club in San Francisco last night when he was asked whether he believes homosexuality is a disorder.
I may have the genetic coding that I'm inclined to be an alcoholic, but I have the desire not to do that, and I look at the homosexual issue as the same way.
Perry said he didn't know if reparative therapy for gays and lesbians, which became part of the Texas GOP platform, works or not. The governor will join Fort Hood's commander today in breaking ground for the $11 million Fort Hood Intrepid Spirit Center, one of 9 centers that will treat service members suffering from the most severe forms of traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder. A number of complaints about poor health care from Texas vets, some dating to the 70s, have been registered. And today, State Senator Letitia Van de Putte will announce a veteran hotline designed to get more complaints in the wake of that growing scandal and promise to fix it.
I'm Chris Schneider. It was a great night for both the Rangers and Astros.
Details ahead on TSN Morning News Break.
Get your motor running, oh yeah. Head out on the highway.
You're ready.
Looking for adventure.
But is your bike?
And whatever comes our way.
Your next oil change or service visit is the perfect opportunity to transform your ride without any downtime. Add more rock to your roll with components from the all-new Boom Audio Collection, built to deliver an enhanced riding experience with cleaner, sharper sound. And while you're there, check out the super low 1200T. This bike combines the nimble ride of a Sportster with big touring features, like a detachable windshield, comfortable all-day suspension, and lockable saddlebags. And hey, ladies, don't forget about the cool spring and summer apparel. That's down at your Harley-Davidson shop, the oldest dealer in Texas, right here in Big Spring at 908 West 3rd Street.
Born to be wild.
Welcome back to Morning News Break. Sheriffs along the Texas-Mexico border are comparing the massive influx of illegal immigrants from Central America to Katrina. TSN's Joe Gomez has the story.
Don Ray with the Texas Border Sheriff's Coalition says that with thousands of illegal immigrants pouring into Texas from Mexico and Central America, law enforcement agencies along the border are having a hard time keeping up.
How do you prepare for that? In the case of Katrina, most of them were United States either citizens or people who are here lawfully. And now you have people who are coming who are not here lawfully.
Ray says there are public safety concerns because of the possibility that some of the immigrants may be bringing illnesses with them. Joe Gomez, TSN News.
Why is the Texas Department of Public Safety now requiring you give your fingerprints when you renew your license? Director Steve McCraw tells us it's possible because technology is getting so much more effective.
If we can do that to amplify the security and minimize fraud in driver's license, and it doesn't impact the driver's license issuance process, clearly we've got an obligation to do that.
Critics say DPS is intruding on privacy by forcing people to give their fingerprints in order to drive a car. McGraw says that use of fingerprints will not be used for any other purpose than assuring your identity when you renew your license. Last year, Texas led the nation when it comes to child support collections, some $3.6 billion. Child Support's Janice Rolfe says it doesn't have to do with just the size of the state.
We do have a big caseload, but there are other measures to look at. For example, the amount of child support that is collected per employee. And in Texas, we collect more child support per employee than any other state in the country. So that's another measure where we rank number one.
Rolfe says the state handles child support for 1.4 million families. Police say a Houston child may have been dead for 5 months before her body was discovered in a refrigerator. They say a neighbor who was worried because she hadn't seen the 9-year-old in some time found the body. Police say the child's mother told them she put the girl in the refrigerator after she died in January. Estella O'Gwen is with CPS.
I guess what's heartbreaking is that she was isolated from so many people and no one, it didn't raise any red flags.
The mother says the girl may have had cerebral palsy. The girl's 5-year-old sister is in foster care. So far, no charges have been filed. T-shirt stands are popping up all over San Antonio and South Texas, selling Spurs T-shirts and other knickknacks. This vendor says Spurs fans are looking for one-of-a-kind designs.
They're custom. They're not like NBA official or anything like that there, so there's no copyright infringement. Nobody's logos. We're not using any signature names or anything. So they're just typical shirts with a custom embroidery.
He says business has been steady, but he admits it really picks up when the Spurs win. The latest streaming music offer comes from Amazon, which now has Prime Music. The service, which requires an Amazon Prime subscription, will have about 1 million tracks to choose from. The world's biggest recorded music company, Universal, though, is not part of the current package. When former President George H.W. Bush turned 85, he celebrated by skydiving. Well, he turns 90 today and announced on Twitter this morning that he intends to make a tandem parachute jump today near his summer home in Kennebunkport, Maine. While a unique party is being held at the George Bush Presidential Library and Museum in College Station to mark the occasion of the president's 90th birthday, it's a Crazy Socks party.
Something we do every year. We've recently added the Crazy Socks, but we'll have cake and Bluebell ice cream and drinks and coffee and popcorn, and it's just a good time.
Bush, of course, has great fun with all of the funky footwear that he employs. Well, a winning Powerball ticket sold in Tennessee last night is worth $260 million, cash value estimated at $180 million. Coming up next for you this morning, we've got Mike Rogers.
Chuck, it's a pregnant elephant, now on a very strict diet.
To have a lot of success, we should hope that this calf puts about 500 pounds of weight on her total. So we want to kind of take some off her now before she puts on baby weight.
You'll have more coming up on the other side of the news.
And Chris Schneider has sports for you. His morning news break for Thursday, June 12th, continues.
Buy from Benny, better buy from Benny, and you'll get a better buy.
Now, when we say you'll get a better buy at Benny Boyd, we mean it. But what exactly does a better buy mean for you? Well, at Benny Boyd, you'll meet genuine, honest folks like yourself who will treat you right and get you exactly what you want, especially if what you want is a better price.
Ain't no better way to buy, so don't you even try to make it worth the drive.
You can even buy your new car or truck over the phone, and Benny Boyd will deliver it right to your doorstep at no extra charge. And with over 800 cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, you'll find the perfect vehicle at the better price. And that, my friends, is what the Benny Boyd Better Buy is all about. So come get a better buy from Benny Boyd in Lamesa at 2713 Lubbock Highway.
Better buy from Benny and you'll get a better buy. Ask Benny Boyd, y'all.
Find new roads.
And now here's TSN's Mike Rogers with the other side of the news.
It's a new twist on The Biggest Loser at the Houston Zoo, where they're trying to slim down one of their elephants.
Her name is Tess. She's in her late 20s. She's been here 5 years now.
And during that time, she hasn't missed too many meals.
She's right around 7,500 pounds.
Now, to be fair, Tess also happens to be 11 months pregnant, which is about halfway for an elephant, but still, 7,500 pounds? That's a little bit on the big side. I'm sorry, but it's true. And so, zoo officials, led by the curator of large mammals, Daryl Hoffman, have come up with a new diet and exercise regimen for Tess.
To have a lot of success, we should hope that this calf puts about 500 pounds of weight on her total. So we want to kind of take some off her now.
And they're starting with her diet.
We feed them a pretty bland diet of mostly hay. And then she'll get some grain, which is specifically made for elephants. And then the occasional apple or carrot or sweet potato that the staff sneaks in for her.
Hey, way to help out, guys. And then there's the exercise program, which includes lots of walking and an hour of elephant yoga every day.
We have lift her legs in different directions, as high as they can for several seconds, like a count of 5 or so.
All supervised by a professional trainer.
Now let's do some twists here a little bit. Let's do some squats. Now all the way down. Come on, don't get lazy.
And you'll see the flexibility and the range of motion gets better. You'll see the muscle tone start to develop in their legs.
The idea being to keep Tess from getting too big during those last few months.
You know, you can tell they're kind of big and miserable.
Has she signed up for her Lamaze classes yet?
No, not yet. She's an old pro. This will be her third or fourth calf now.
Yeah, she's a pro at this.
Is it cool? Maybe I just spray a little Pam down in that area right before the baby comes out.
And I'm Mike Rogers with the other side of the news on TSN.
And now here's Chris Schneider with sports.
Thank you, Chuck. Good morning. Both the Rangers and Astros came up winners at home last night. Texas over the Marlins 6-0 behind Yu Darvish, first complete game in the majors. The Marlins had to settle for tying the Yankees and Rays for the longest interleague series winning streaks at 13 games. Astros beat the Diamondbacks 5-1. Chris Carter homered twice. Dallas Keuchel pitching 8 strong innings on the mound. Rangers take today off, while the Astros will be busy at home against Arizona again. Stanley Cup finals continue. The Rangers stayed alive with a win over the Kings last night, 2-1. San Antonio's victory over Miami in Game 3 of the NBA Finals drew a TV audience average of about 15 million viewers. Pretty good numbers for the TV folks. Broncos and Texans will conduct 3 joint training camp practices leading up to their preseason game this year. Cowboys continue their OTA workouts today. Chris Schneider, TSN Sports.
Thanks, Chris. And recapping our top story, Republicans Greg Abbott and Dan Patrick are leading in the race for governor and lieutenant governor. Abbott has a 12-point lead over State Senator Wendy Davis in the latest UT Texas Tribune poll. Patrick is up 15 points over Democrat Letitia Vanderpute. With Morning News Break, I'm Chuck Martin, TSN News.
Officers and staff of the State National Bank express appreciation to all those customers and friends who attended the bank's ribbon cutting and open house last month. If you haven't been in to see the remodeling, you're invited to do so. The changes are making banking more convenient and provide a warm atmosphere. Come see us. We've been helping customers get to a rewarding future since 1909. State National Bank. People you know, tradition you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. It's the green time of year, when trees display their new leaves and fresh grass decorates the yard. This is the active season, when you do summer things. Go to a baseball game, go swimming, catch a fish, take a fun trip to Six Flags, or just relax with friends on the patio. You're going to be doing some extra driving, and you want your car or pickup to be ready to go when you are. If you need a part, call Westex at 263-5000. The folks in the know when it comes to parts for late model pickups. Snyder Highway, Big Spring.
We're sending you back to the future.
Your child's future depends on their education, and Nazarene Christian Academy continues to provide you with a choice in that education. With second grade coming in 2014, registration is now open. They provide a Becca curriculum with certified loving Christian teachers. For more information, go to newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference Nazarene Christian Academy can make in your child's future.
Woods Boots are the best.
Woods Boots is spring cleaning. Right now, a large group of ladies' corral boots are marked down to $169.99. A large group of men and women Tony Lama boots down to $129.99. A large selection of men's shirts, a 2 for $50. Men and women's coats, 30% off. Check out the new items like Beck sunglasses, Huey and OFT caps, men's rock and roll cowboy jeans, cinched jeans and shirts, and men and women's Ariat jeans. Gather up the savings at Woods Boots, East I-20 in Colorado City.
In Texas.
Wood Shoes carries a huge selection of cowboy casual shoes for men and women at a great price from Ariat, Twisted X, Justin, and Roper. Ariat shoes combine extreme comfort technology with the most innovative styling. The driver mock from Twisted X is the ultimate in comfort and styling and available to size 14. Justin Chukkas combine top grain leather with an extreme comfort package, and Roper slip-on shoes combine comfort and durability and is available from sizes 7 to 14. So for the best selection of prices on cowboy casual shoes, come to Wood Shoes, East I-20 in Colorado City.
Hey, I'm Michael Madsen. Anytime I'm back in Big Spring, I'm going to tune in to KBST.
Welcome back to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Thursday, June 12th, 7:46. We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
We also have Travis Kistler still here, man. He's still hanging out with us.
Yeah, just hanging out talking.
Yeah, we got a big event coming up. Was it June 21st?
June 21st. That is not this Saturday. That is next Saturday. Same day as the rodeo. Same day as the rodeo parade.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty cool because that'll all be going down kind of in the same area.
Yes, sir. What we're doing is basically down at the heart of the city park. We're actually doing an unofficial Go Texan Day hosted by Open Carry Texas, Howard County. And so we're inviting everybody out to come and dress in their traditional cowboy attire. Bring your black powder pistols because that is completely legal. Bring your firearms, bring your shotguns and rifles, and we're going to emphasize firearm safety. We're going to have a safety brief led by a sheriff, a friend of mine, and we're also going to have guest speakers come from out of town, and basically they're going to let you know what your rights are. We're going to talk about history, and we're going to talk about people's rights.
Yeah, and we just got the chance to talk with 4 of the men that are going to come down here and speak. Of course, David Smith, Terry Holcomb, C.J. Grissom, and Jerry Stang.
Jay
Stang, yeah. Give it a little background on all these guys that are going to be down here speaking, and some of the other ones that we can see.
Well, a lot of us are veterans. I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Jay Stang is a Marine Corps veteran. David Smith is a veteran, and Master Sergeant C.J. Grisham is active duty.
Yeah.
We also have, so as military veterans, peace officers that are going to come out. We've got Sheriff Mack coming from Arizona. He's Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association. We also have, it's such a long list. We have Mike Vanderboe. He actually broke the Fast and Furious case, and he is a founder of 3 Percenters. 3 Percenters, if anybody is unaware of that term, basically during the American Revolution, 3% of the population fought for our freedom, and 15% actually supported them financially and through, those means.
Right.
85% of the population did not care, and they couldn't care less. They were actually British loyalists, a lot of them.
Right.
And so the 3 Percenters are the actually ones that formed this country with the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and those that fought in the war.
That's one of those concepts that's kind of tough to wrap your mind around. You know what I mean? Because it's like that was such an important piece of history, and you just, the way you imagine it is that every person that had come over here to America picked up a gun and went to fight, and that wasn't the case at all.
No, we still had to go to we still had to go to work, still had to go to school.
Right.
Kids have to be taught, and you have to go to the market, or you have to go farm, for your food and everything.
Exactly.
And so the whole time all this is going on, American Revolution, even Civil War, what have you,
right.
You still have commerce, you still have school, things have to, your day.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. But at the same time, we have to understand that even though life goes on, if we are asleep at the wheel, things will happen, and it will infringe on our freedom, and that's where we're at today. Really, over the past 100 years, especially, there's been a lot of encroachments on the freedom, and that's what we're trying to stand up against.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Just I guess educate everyone on what our freedoms actually are and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. It's all about education. It's all about reaching the community. And we want to let everybody know that it's all about unity.
Right.
There's several different organizations coming out here: Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association, 3 Percenters. We are going to have some militia members out here. I've been told that Mr. Bob Wright from Lee County, New Mexico, is going to come out. And these are men of stature, men of principle,
right.
Highly respected across the country, that are going to be here in Big Spring to educate the public, educate anybody who wants to show up. And, it's going to be a historical event nobody's going to want to miss.
See, and that's the thing, you've always heard, especially whenever you throw out the term militia, you always think negatively, like that's a group of people who are going to come attack the good people or something like that, or a rebellion or something like that. And that's the great thing about this Open Carry Texas, because these folks are, like you said, men of stature. A lot of them are good Christian men, and a lot of them are good. They've fought for America. Like most of the speakers, like you said, are veterans. And that's huge right there. It's not just, Joe off the street that just wants to carry his gun around just in case. These are guys that have been through this. They understand the laws, and they're just coming to help educate all the rest of us.
Right. Well, the thing is, whenever you're in office, either as a military member or in a public office, you take an oath, and that oath is to protect and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And so even though I said that really quickly, all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That's big.
And so what does that mean? Sheriffs have the obligation and the duty to uphold the Constitution.
Right.
Not the law.
Exactly.
The Constitution, which is the law. The Supreme Court has ruled that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land.
Right.
And this is kind of common knowledge, but we don't think about it.
Yeah.
So if you have a law, a code, a regulation that is not in accordance with the Constitution, just like the city of Big Spring here, the city council, Mayor McClellan, excellent resolution. If you haven't looked it up on the city website.
Right.
They signed it unanimously on April 22nd that says, they are affirming, yes, any law that is unconstitutional is null and void.
Right.
So even if it's on the books, it's written there, and we're told that yes, this is illegal, for example, it's actually of no standing.
Yeah.
Wow. And so this is across the country. All the sheriffs are supposed to be the frontline soldiers, basically between bureaucracy and the people, to protect the people.
Exactly.
And so this is something that a lot of people don't like to get involved in politics, but this is not politics. This is not partisan whatsoever, left or right, Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. This is just your God-given natural rights and the supreme law of the land. So to be law-abiding citizens, and this is the direction to go. It's all about protecting our freedom of speech, to be on the radio here, because the thing is, in other countries, we can't have this conversation over the airwaves.
Not at all. And we want to keep those freedoms.
And we do.
And that's the thing, it's events like this that start educating folks and getting the knowledge out there that grows that 3%, and that's what we're wanting to do. So we can keep our freedoms. Thanks so much, Travis, for coming on today. Just real quick, your event one more time is going to be...
The event is the Open Carry Texas Big Spring Meet and Greet. And the thing is, it's all about coming out and just meeting your neighbors. Okay. We want to knock down walls. It's going to be June 21st at the Heart of the City Park. We're going to kick everything off about 10 a.m. So if you'd like, come a little early. We're still needing some volunteers. If you'd like, to come out and help, set up a table, set up a tent. Make sure you bring lots of water, guys. It's going to be real hot, guys and girls. And this is not just a men's event. This is a family affair. A lot of the people that are coming are going to bring their family and their kids.
Right.
Because we want to show people that it is not a big deal. It's not sensationalized like the media says.
Yeah.
Some of the major media right now is kind of coming down on us because there is there are parties out there that don't want to see us free, and that's, I'll kind of leave it like that, and you just have to get educated on these issues. So June 21st, that's going to be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, Heart of the City Park. Dress in your traditional cowboy attire, and basically just come out and have fun.
And if people want to get more involved with this, how would they find out more information or get in contact with you?
Yeah, we are on Facebook. That's probably the easiest way. OCT Howard County, and the event. If you're on Facebook, there's an event page called Open Carry Texas Big Spring Meet and Greet. Like I said, we do need some volunteers, and we're still needing some donations as well. But whenever you come out, we're not going to just have our hands out asking for money. That's not what it's about. We're really just wanting people to come out and get a little bit of education on what their rights are.
Awesome. Well, Travis, thanks so much. Travis Kistler, come on Gooney in the morning. Thanks, man.
No, I appreciate you for having me.
You bet, brother. You bet. June 21st, 10 a.m., Heart of the City Park. Heather.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite part of the show today?
I sure did.
What was that?
Our new intro.
The new intro. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go to the website, KBEST Media. That's KBEST Click on the YouTube tab. That's going to take you to our YouTube page. These our shows are archived, so you can go watch them whenever you want. Go check out the intro from today's show.
It was awesome.
It's a brand new intro. You're not going to want to miss that. My favorite part of today's show is just having Travis on.
I learned a lot, actually. In between the break. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, having Travis on today is my favorite part of the show. It was good stuff. And remember out there, folks, if you're not laughing, you're not living.
You've got commodes, sinks, faucets, bathtubs, food disposals, pipes, hot tubs, swimming pools, water heaters, and they all need fixing on occasion. Who are you going to call? Gartman. That's right, Gartman. You usually think of Gartman when you have a problem with heating or cooling, but Gartman does plumbing too. Gartman, when you need a plumber.